Hello and welcome to this latest video about Cardano. Today I want to talk about why Cardano will be winning, and we have a look, and I take a little bit of a different approach than in other videos. In this video I just want to have a look at this quote first. First they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, then you win. And I just want to show you some examples that we are on a good way to winning. Cardano is on a good way to be the winner, and what I really want to say here is, before we start, please bear in mind, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Please always do your own research. But this is quite a significant, important, and matching quote that I think relates to Cardano. And generally with all things, all changes, big changes in my life and that we can observe in the world, oftentimes this is really the case. First they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, then you win. And the most recent examples, and I'm not a vegan, but veganism is spreading across the world. And I remember, because I know some vegans, yeah, it doesn't have to do anything with crypto, but it's a good example because many years ago there were no vegan products and everything. Vegans had to look for products and vegan milk alternatives and stuff like that everywhere, and they weren't taken seriously. Then there was a lot of negative talk about veganism, and now you can find these products everywhere, and that is pretty much because veganism is taking over the world, if we like it or not. But it is also not that in any way I want to compare veganism to Cardano here, but it's all about a change process. And at the moment we've got Ethereum, sort of leading the DeFi space, leading the smart contract space, but Cardano is on its way to be winning. And let's take a look first at they laugh at you, because the fact that they ignore you, that's many years in the past, and because they have ignored Cardano in the beginning, there aren't really any articles, but there is some evidence on the net that they first laughed at Cardano. And I found a tweet by Charles Hoskinson from 2017 actually, where there were talks about Cardano not taken seriously, really being laughed at, and actually talked about being a shitcoin. So people really laughed about Cardano, didn't take it seriously. Charles obviously didn't really understand that, and obviously, as he still has to do it today, had to fight the skeptics. But some people really thought back in the time that Cardano was a shitcoin. And I can't remember that because 2017, I must admit, I wasn't invested in Cardano at the time. It wasn't even, I don't even know if you could buy 2017, I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, people talked about it being a shitcoin. Can't really understand that from today's point of view, but yeah, people did. Some people might actually still do it today, because there are always some people who don't understand. But back in the day, there were quite a few people, I think, who said that, because Cardano was still very new. People could have thought, it was a shitcoin, not taken seriously, and so on. So the next part, they fight you. I mean, we know about Cardano skeptics, and there are quite a lot of negative comments about Cardano still today, really trying to fight Cardano. People don't want to accept that Cardano is number 5 of cryptocurrencies. And just recently we had this comment that it is a cult. This is all about fighting Cardano, want to make Cardano unpopular by calling it a cult, making it more difficult for new people to really, to really adopt it, and to understand that Cardano is a serious project. But people calling Cardano a cult, and also people really fighting Cardano. There's a lot of skeptics still out there putting bold claims out about Cardano not being able to fulfill what they've promised and so on. So people are fighting Cardano still quite actively. But let's take a look, what is actually the next step? Then you win. And I believe we are on our way to winning. I mean, from a perspective of Cardano, if you've been following me for a while, you know that Cardano is my biggest position actually of all my crypto assets. And we can see here that there are more positive articles coming out. This one is even from March this year. We need to take Cardano more and more seriously, or very seriously, actually published on the Nasdaq website. And now also much more up to date this article here from June, should you invest in Cardano? These guys actually talking about Cardano being an Ethereum killer, something I talked on this channel as well, and I still believe that could be the case. But I also believe actually that they can coexist. So not necessarily an Ethereum killer, but it could possibly overtake Ethereum. That's what I believe, and I still believe they will coexist at least for a certain while. So there is more positive talk about Cardano, and now I believe we are on our way to winning, because these people fighting Cardano with their main skepticism that Cardano is too slow, you know, smart contracts aren't running, they don't really have anything to do from September anymore, because this is when smart contracts will be running. I'm sure they will find something else. I'm sure they will find something about interoperability or about scalability, you know, the next phase Cardano is moving into. So I'm sure they will find something there to be criticizing. But yeah, I think this is the next step. Then you win. And obviously at the moment, everything's going up. Cardano is moving ahead to 150. Big resistance there, but it's overtaken already. It's gone through various resistance levels already. And I think Cardano is now on its way to winning, not only with regards to the value, but actually by overtaking Ethereum at some point. I mean, this is probably years in the future, but I believe Cardano will lay its foundation from September, when smart contracts will be running. And it is really in this time period then that Cardano will hopefully go through the roof and overtake Ethereum at some point, even though this will be quite a while away. However, Cardano is on its way to winning, and even if it will not overtake Ethereum, let me know what you think about that. But even if it won't, I'm sure it will secure its place in the top 10 or top 5 cryptocurrencies going forward. And I believe we will see Cardano prices of $4.50 to $5 this year. That is my prediction. I know some of you guys think it might not go over to $53. Some think it might go actually up to $10 this year. Well, I think that might be a little bit too optimistic, but it could actually happen depending on where the Bitcoin price is, because as we all know, the Bitcoin price is still very important for the Cardano price. But that's why I believe we will be winning. Cardano has gained momentum, and hopefully tomorrow it will look even better for us. All right, so hopefully you liked the video. If you did, please smash the like button. And if you want to support this channel, please subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.